All right, y'all, welcome to my channel. We are back with another video, and today I want to talk about Sinners, right? So if you have not seen it, scroll. I thought that was such an excellent movie, and I feel like we need more movies like that because it definitely has a major historical context. Now, one thing that I really want to talk about was the Chinese woman in the room with them. So y'all remember the part when she was like, we didn't come here for this. We just came here to give them business. And it made me think, right? Because a lot of the Chinese like beauty supply stores, the nail shops are in black neighborhoods. So they don't mind getting business from us, right? But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, yes, I'm going there. Baby, they are gone. And it's odd because it's like the same people who will put money in your pocket, right? So you can feed your family. They will still abandon at the end of the day. I'm just saying. Now, another part I want to talk about is when the older guy was in the car and he started humming after giving us the monologue on what happened to his brother and how he knew all his friends from prison. When he started humming from Trauma, that was so deep to me because a lot of times when we hear like different songs and slavery songs, they all come from trauma, and it's like that's the best way they can cope with it, which is also why he drunk so much, because he really just wanted to escape that pain and that feeling, which is what we see today as well. But even though he went through all that trauma, he still sacrificed himself so the younger generation can have a better life, still present to today. And when it came to the interracial couple, you can tell he really did love her, but he loved her enough to stay away because in that times they can't be seen together kicking it. And even though she was willing to sacrifice that, it was going to be him that was going to get the bulk of it. So it was best for him to just stay his distance. Now, the best scene is the cultural scene where all generations, right, was in the whole music scene. And it's prevalent today because a lot of times, especially black women, we get flack for twerking, which I love how they had the black women in there twerking, because if you go a little deeper, a lot of trauma is in your hips, and when you move, you release a lot of trauma. It's a lot of therapy in that, and it shows that from the beginning, right? When you see the African man jumping up and down, you typically see that in church today. It's like you see a lot of similarities of African dancing and our dancing. And I love how they put that in there. And watching the interviews, they said that was all like impromptu. Like they knew they were going to do it, but the way it happened was all impromptu. So they felt that in the room. And you notice when they was in the back room, they was playing a dice game, and it came out to men playing dice today. But it's given that a lot of stuff that we do in modern times are demonized, even though we've been doing it since the sense of time. Now let's get into the Irishman, right? He talks about how he ran away from destruction, right? And he uses that as a crutch to cause more harm while still trying to relate. And that part reminded me of the whole Palestine thing, right? So the Jewish settlers that came from the Holocaust, they came from tragedy, like the Irishman. They came to Palestine and took over Palestine, but talks about the Holocaust as if that gives them a validation to cause harm to the Palestinians. I didn't want to go there, but I have to. It's given like a finesse connects, right? Like, we've gone through the same things, I understand, but now I have to do it to you. But you can't be mad at me because we went through that. Crazy work. And the last part I want to talk about is the ending when Elijah, when he took the mojo bag off, that was the only thing that protected him. And when she said, Elijah, come meet your son, because I don't want to get smoke on him. And I don't think it was more so the cigarette smoke, but more so the smoke he had to become to protect Elijah. She's pretty much saying you don't have to be smoke anymore. Now you can just be Elijah, and we can now become a family. Now, those are the important parts that I really want to speak about. If y'all feel like it was different meanings, go ahead, put it in the comments. If y'all disagree, also put that in the comments. And if I missed something that you feel like, girl, you should have spoke on this, also put that in the comments, okay? And always, I appreciate y'all for watching my channel. Bye, y'all.